Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Kate and this is my January reflection and reset. One of my last videos was setting my goals for the year, and that felt like only a week or so ago, but we're almost in February. The year has gone a little fast. It's a little scary. I wanted to make a video telling you all of my favorite things in January to share with you, and as kind of like a time capsule memory for me to look back on in like a few years to see what I was really liking and like see the kind of person I am through the things I like. A lot of the videos I've watched, which are January favorites, are kind of consumerist things of like items they've liked and things to buy, which I don't mind that, a little bit of that, but I'm kind of more interested in what my favorite like shows I've been watching, a game I'm playing, just random little things that I've been liking in January. That's more exciting. More crafty, wholesome, hobby vibes. I think that's what I really like. I'm also going to be sharing about the shows that I've seen because I'm a theatre girly. I teach drama, I do a little performance stuff myself. So theatre is really important to me. And I love Sydney art scene, even though it sometimes struggles with no funding. But artists are resilient, we push through. So I want to tell you about my favorite shows that I've seen this year. But first, I want to do a little bit of a reflection. I'm going to write in my journal and see how I've been going with my goals, what I'm really liking that I'm doing. Is there anything I want to change for February, change kind of directions? I know some of my goals were fitness and health related, so I have been eating healthier and going to the gym more, but I'd like to actually have a look how many times I've been going to the gym, how many Pilates classes and stuff I've done, because I have an Apple Watch, so I can just like look back on history and see all of that. I had a goal to prioritize friendship, and I feel like I've been seeing my friends a lot more. I'm going to see one of my friends for brunch today, and I'm doing a Pilates class this afternoon with another one of my friends. So I think I've been hitting those goals, but I just want to take some time to go through my journal, go through my brain, seeing if January has been the month that I wanted it to be, and how can I be a better me in February. So stick around, I'll do some journaling reflection, and then later in the video you'll see all of my favorite things I've been loving. Can't wait to show you. I've had quite a good month. So I think I mentioned in a different video that the end of last year there was a death in my family, which was my grandfather. Unfortunately passed away at the end of last year. And then his funeral was the 2nd of January. So the first weeks of January were kind of just like coming to terms with that grief, getting back to life after I'd been spending some time with family. So getting back into my own routine at home and just considering life a bit more. You always know that life is not forever, but it just kind of hits home a bit more once it really happens in your life. So that was the first bit of the month. But I think I'm doing well, and January seemed like a good month. It's getting over that, getting back into work. Some of my other jobs haven't started back yet. So just enjoying some more time off, some slower times, some fun times at home, but still getting out and seeing theatre and seeing friends and going to the gym, which has been really good. So yeah, because I was with family for a bit and the gym is closed over certain periods, or like classes don't run. I'm kind of proud of how many classes I've done. So I did 10 Pilates classes in total. I've done 5 weights classes. I've been on 11 walks, and I did 1 dance class. I wish my gym had more dance classes at better times. So that's a goal, to continue to do more than 1 a month. But yeah, 10 Pilates, that is good for, I would have only done that over maybe 3 weeks because I don't think I did it the first week. So that, I'm proud, keeping my back strong. yeah, I looked over my time with friends and it's been good. I've seen some friends that I haven't seen for a while. And I'd like to keep, so January is often a time, and summer, you're like catching up with friends over the break. But then life gets busy again through the year and I don't see them again. But I want to consistently make time for my friends, even though it's hard with like both schedules of theirs and mine. Friendship is a big thing. Hi, baby. I got a little doggy. You can see his nose. So I've seen 3 theatre shows this month. So I saw Exy at the Opera House, part of Sydney Festival, and it was so good. It's by Dan Dorr, and I've been meaning to see some of his work for a while, but with things, they just, shows come up and then they go, and you kind of just forget, or like things, you have something on, it's busy. But I finally got to see one of his works because my friend couldn't go, so I got her ticket, so it was so good. He is a performer, a dancer, with cerebral palsy, and there was 3 other performers with their own disabilities. Another one did have CP, but the others were just more other physical things, a stroke, and someone's just a physical disability. And it was about their experiences and like unifying together. They would do the same movements, they'd tell kind of similar stories of exclusion or otherness in disability. And yeah, it was just a really good work. Really good work. Vincent, you're a star. I saw Funeral Games, which is by Regroup, and it was at the Art Gallery of New South Wales. It's a group I really like. Anyway, I know some of the people through theatre things. But I didn't know any of the performers this time, and it was, I believe, her own story that she wrote. She read us a story about her father getting cancer and like passing away at the same time that she was pregnant and was about to have the baby. So the new life came in after the other life had passed, and trying to like experience this new life but bring her father with her in this certain sense. So she'd like read this story, and she said her dad used to like read stories to her and put on different voices. So as she was telling the story, she would put on different voices, and it was just so well done. Like all of their works are so well done. And yeah, I hope they do more of that, because that was just in response to one of the exhibitions by Ron Muick. But I think that could be an actual show. I mean, it is an actual show, but like, yeah, touring, and it is really good. It was really good. And the 3rd show I saw was Dean Don't Dance. He is also a performer with cerebral palsy, and he's into musical theatre and auditions, and he's similar to the other show. I mean, not similar in any regard, but just similar in like the stories of people pointing out that you're different and that maybe you can't do a certain thing because of that. So he's talking about like going to auditions, and like he could completely do the role, but then getting put through the audition process a lot, and then like finally wasting your time going through this process, and then finally it's like, oh, do you think you can keep up with everyone? Do you think you have any disadvantage? Like what's going on with your arm? So there were 3 great shows. I am a support worker, and I also teach a drama class for people with disability and work in a film class for people with disability. So my world is a lot of disability. So like theatre, when I see shows by people with disability or like have some involvement, I like to go see. I like to go see to support them. It is great theatre and great storytelling, and kind of just inspiration of what things that I could tell about the people I support, and the things they could do, or the shows we could make together, whatever they want to make. Yeah, that's why. But onto a little bit of my favorite things. So I have this shirt. I think this is one of my favorite things. Lady Gaga. Was it December? I saw Lady Gaga when she came to Sydney in December. And I'm still loving Gaga. I didn't get this shirt at the concert. I got this at Kmart. I have another Lady Gaga shirt that I got at Best and Less. The merch, it was just all like very like darker colors, and I love the mayhem vibe, but it's not really my own style in a sense. There was one shirt I kind of liked, but it was also just like so expensive. And I love Gaga, but I didn't want it. So I'm happy with this. This is a Born This Way, I think. Yeah, Born This Way. And I have Joanne, my other shirt. I love Joanne. Yeah, still on the Gaga train. It was like all I was listening to for a while. I've now expanded, but still Gaga, my girl. And what I've been reading is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. It's a romance, and it took me like more than halfway before they actually like kiss. So, like, a lot of like tension. It's like, how like saucy is this gonna get? And it is getting a bit saucy now. I still have like quite a bit to go. And this is a library book. I heard this recommended on a podcast and I was interested in reading it. And it's been really good. I've liked it. I think once I finish this, there's another one. I don't know if it's the same characters in the next book. Does it say? I think it's like Wild something else. I don't think it says. I think I would read the next book. Her writing is good. I recommend, this is a library book. I've been into the library because I often buy books and then don't read them, or have the intention of reading them, like I start them and I just don't. With the library, I can test, I guess. I can borrow it first and then see if I really like it, and then I could read it. If I wanted to read it again, I could buy it. But then some books I think I might read and then I might not actually read again. I'm just keeping it just cause. The deadline helps. When I have to give this book back and someone else is waiting so I can't renew it, I have to finish it. I have to do it, otherwise I won't ever finish it. So I'm loving this book and I'm loving libraries. What else I've started liking? So my partner and I are like on our fitness, eating healthy journey, as a lot of people probably are in January. But we've started having some like protein, just smoothies. And I've started making a protein iced coffee, a protein iced mocha, really, which I've been liking. I got these on sale, which is still 2 for $60. It's not a great sale. The Muscle Nation protein powder. I got a chocolate one. I got a vanilla ice cream one. They're both really yummy, actually. So the chocolate one, I put a bit of instant coffee with hot water and then ice, and then I mix the milk with the chocolate and pour it in. And like, doesn't taste like a regular iced mocha, but it's quite good for like, have it in the morning. I think today I'm gonna have it in the afternoon. Just to get me through a bit of protein. It like fills you up, tastes good. I'm having my coffee anyway, so might as well have a bit of that. And I've just had this with like mango, and he made blueberry and like Greek yogurt and stuff last night. But I've heard this one in a Ninja Creamy is really good, but I don't have a Ninja Creamy, so maybe one day. I haven't watched a lot of TV this month, but a show I really got into, I don't know when it came out. It probably wasn't that recent. I mean, maybe last year or so. But it's called All Her Fault. And I just couldn't stop watching it. They leave you on such a cliffhanger each time, and I just need to know what happens. It's about, you find out straight away, it's about a child goes missing. So they're just like looking for the child. So it's like a bit of whodunit. There's some twists. You think it might be this person, and then it's not, and there's just things that happen. And there is a big twist at the end. It's really good. I love it. Yeah, I really like it. Another thing I've been really liking is Disney Dreamlight. I got that game for my mum for her Switch for Christmas, and she really likes it. And when I was with her over Christmas break, I would play a little bit, and I was like kind of into it. I wanted to play it, and I've been wanting to get like a desktop computer or a laptop, I think, to play some games, but they're quite expensive. I probably need like $1,000, which I'll get there. But I have that instant, like, I want to play it now. I don't want to wait maybe, I don't know, 6 months to get a computer. So alternatively, I discovered they have Disney Dreamlight on Apple Arcade, so I can play it on my iPad. I wasn't too sure about Apple Arcade because it's a subscription. If you don't know, I think it's like $10 a month in Australia, like maybe $9.99. And then it's kind of like a Netflix kind of subscription service. So you pay that amount and then you have access to whatever games are on there. So there's Disney Dreamlight, which comes with all the expansions. You can play like expansion packs, which my mum's one. You have to buy them each for the Switch. So that's a pro. And I remember doing a little trial of Disney's Dreamlight. I think when I maybe got my phone or something, I got a free Apple Arcade a little bit. And I played a little bit, but I was like, oh, I don't want to get too into it because I'm only going to do the free month. And then, I don't know, I don't want to get too invested. And then you're like, I can't play it anymore. So then when I re-downloaded it now for Apple Arcade, the little progress I had was still saved. So I think that's a tip of like, I can play, if I'm not playing Disney Dreamlight in that month, I can just cancel it. And then when I want to play it again, if I want to play it again, my progress is still saved. So I think that is a pro. There's another game also I want to play, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and that's also on Apple Arcade. So I think Apple Arcade is good for me right now. I can play it on my iPad. I have a little Xbox controller that I can connect to the iPad, and then I can just connect it to the TV through like HDMI or my computer. I have like a screen which I plug my current laptop in, which is a bit shitty. But I can like play it like a computer. I can play it on the screen. It's doing the job right now where I don't have to spend a lot of money to buy a computer, or I don't have to buy, I thought about buying like a secondhand, like older Switch and then get some games, but I have an iPad. I think it's genius. But I'm really enjoying that. But then I've started also getting back into Stardew Valley because I have a goal to complete that game and get perfection this year, which I'm so close. I think I've almost done everything now. Like, you have to catch all the fish, you have to cook all the recipes, you have to build all the things. And then the thing I struggle with, I need to build everything first. I need to make friends with a couple more people. I'm almost at 10 hearts. And I need to like earn so much money so I can buy this golden clock. And then I think I would have got perfection. But it's so hard because it's like, I'll get perfection, and because I'm just grinding to earn money, I want to do other things. Like, I want to make my farm pretty, and I don't think I've done all the upgrades for, I've heard there's like, I think there's a cinema or something, like you pay the community upgrades, which I haven't been focusing on them because I want to save all my money to get this clock so I get perfection. So yeah, that is also, I'm on the grind. My final thing is this little bag. It's just from Kmart, but I love the little like ruffles, ruching little bag. But the best thing about it, you can undo this and then straighten this out, and it's like full crossbody. It is so cute because I use my Uniqlo crossbody bag like all the time. It's in the bag I take, but then sometimes I wanted a cute little handbag. So I've been using it as a little handbag more, really. The only downside I find is because I tie this like big bow. That's really cute, but just like, depends where I am and out and about, because it's so long, I put it down and like, I sit on it, or like in the train, someone next to me sits on it, and then so when you go, like pulls it all, pulls it all out, which is fine. You can manage. It just gets tangled. But I think this is the cute little bag. I think it was like $12. This has been my January going out essential little bag. I love it. That's all my January favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. But there's one more order of business before I finish. Is when I was doing my little journal reflection, I got to the last page of my journal. I started this one. I like my little sparkle. Shine bright, babe. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. I started this one in 2020, the end of 2020. So end of 2020, and I like write little things, a little life updates. But now I finished it at the start of, I wrote 2025. When I did my January, I finished it at the start of 2026. So I don't write often. So this is really special because it has all my memories of when I did write, of living in like my first share house. There's like some people, some dates I went on, some people I dated. And then when I started dating my partner, I'm falling in love. Yeah, but the exciting thing is I get to pick what my next journal is going to be, and I have a few. So let me show you and let's pick together. I have a lot. Okay, so I have this one. I think someone got me this from overseas. This is beautiful inside and out. But I think this one is more, I think it's handmade paper, which is cute, but there's not that many pages. So I think I'd like to use this for, I don't know, maybe some kind of art thing, or if I get into drawing, I'm not sure. That's it, probably not. I have this one, Craft is Gonna Craft, which I really like. It has like divided sections, which is kind of fun. It's more like it could be a school thing, and then you divide your subjects. Which that's also an option, but I kind of like, I don't know, this one is good because I can take it around places and it's just like quite protected. Whereas the cardboard, I think might get a bit ratty if I just carry it with me. Not that I often do, but sometimes. I have this one, which I quite like, that I got 1 year for like the end of year after I taught my drama class, because our show was Narnia that year, and then the facilitator got me this. I think he wrote a little thing, which is cute. And it was in 2021. Wow, yeah, 2021. So I've had this for 4 years and haven't used it. 5 years and haven't used it. Which I really like, and that is a high contender. Yeah, I think that's a high contender. It's like got a good cover, it's a good size, it's big enough. Oh, it's got a little like bookmark kind of thing, isn't it? Okay. I have this one, which is a little Riverside one. Comes with a pen, which is cute. But similar vibe, it's like cardboard. It's not that big, like little pages, I think, compared to this one. Just a bit smaller, which is cute. I don't mind. But I think also I have a little book that I write my like drama lesson plans in, and I think that one's almost filled. So I think Riverside, because it's a theatre, would fit better with that, and that'd be nice. And then this one I bought somewhere is Friends, which I think it's up between this one and this one. This one is the same size, whereas that one's a bit smaller, and this one has a hard cover, which I was leaning towards this one, but thinking about it, so I'm starting in 2026. I want to prioritize friendship this year. This is a big goal to, really see my friends. I want to have a goal, make a new friend. I want to do more things and be more social, just so I'm not just seeing my friends just to catch up, that we're like actually like progressing and living life together. Yeah, not just like trying to remember all the things that I've done in the last like 6 months and see them twice a year. Which is also a nice friendship, and that works well too, but just like more involvement, even just like more messaging or like a phone call, like just anything. So I think this one might inspire that with friends. Let me open. But I think this is the go-to. It is cute. There's also, I say that I'm trying to eat healthier, but there's also a Friends meal that just started at McDonald's with little Friends characters. So it is a bit fitting. This is really cute actually. It's like yellow and the door handle is under the cover. Friends used to be my favorite show, right? I haven't watched it for quite a while because I think I just watched it so much. Like I don't actually need to watch it, it's all in my head, but I might do a rewatch. I think that's the next one. Wherever if I have the streaming service, it's fine. Oh, Friends. Yeah, I think that's cute. And it's also fitting, I think, because, I don't know, like Friends seems like it's a show about people living in their 20s, but they're all quite late 20s once it starts. So really, a lot of their like development, their marriage, they're getting like their good jobs, happens in their 30s, which I'm 31. Fitting. Okay, selected. I think this one, for now, I don't know, it might take me another 6 years to fill this one. The light is changing. Let's hurry. It might take me another 6 years to fill this one. And then I'll move on to this one. So I cannot buy any more notebooks. I'm on a notebook ban because I have all these. I have so many more actually, but these are like the good ones that I'd like as a journal. So I've got to use all the ones that I have. Okay, that's a nice end to the video. I hope you enjoyed. See you again in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with anyone. I'm on my YouTube journey. I'm just starting out, so please tell me if there's anything you like or anything you want me to do differently. I don't know, what would you like to see? I like my little journaly, crafty, goals, content. I'm also on TikTok, so please follow. Bye, love you.